I'm just going to show you my arcade cabinet. Currently, Stephanie is playing Donkey Kong. See if I can get a good view. There we go. So she's a little over the shoulder shot. But I want to sort of show you where we're at right now with the cabinet. Obviously, it's just a MAME arcade machine running GameX. That's the front end. Built the whole cabinet from scratch using 3/4 inch MDF board. Just basically one huge sheet all cut up into different pieces. This is the inside of it. It's running a Dell Optiplex GX 280, which is just a really simple Dell machine. Just 2 gigs of RAM. It's got an NVIDIA GT 780 or something in there, like really simple stuff. The speakers aren't mounted inside yet. We'll go back around this way. All the finishing screws are on the sides because I plan on laminating when I finish it. The sides here. So there's no finishing screws on the top. They're just all on the side. And then we're going to put T-molding up on this side. Just iron-on T-molding. Apparently you can get that now. The buttons. There's an 8-way joystick, which is actually kind of short because our control deck is too thick. A player 1 button, 2 action buttons, and 6 standard buttons, and then there's a coin-op button at the bottom. In a second I'll pull up the board and you can see the wiring. Underneath those are all HAP buttons, and the joystick is I can't remember the name, but they're all from Groovy Game Gear in England. The hinge, the door, you can't really tell right now because I won't be able to close it because all the cables are just sort of all over the place. But it's a free swing hinge. So the door gets flush up with the back of the cabinet, and there's a magnetic door catch here. So there's no handles on the outside, it's all flush, so you can put it right up against the wall. And then the door just pops out as you push it. Steph, do you want to lift up the control deck? Just like really lift it up because it's just taped. It's pretty heavy.
No, right now it's just taped.
No, the whole thing is heavy.
Yeah.
Pull. There we go. Just lift it up so I can show the. Perfect. There's lots of slack. So all the buttons there's an iPack, which you can get from Ultramark. This is the 8-way. I got terminals running, or blade connectors running from the ground and the normally open switches. So everything just basically wires into this iPack. It's not really focusing on all the player 1 controls, and then the iPack just literally plugs into the computer over USB. And then there's also the coin-op button down there with a really long, quick disconnect cable. You can put that back down now. There's 2 fan holes in the top for 80mm fans, which haven't been mounted yet. But I plan on mounting them from the inside down there. And then I'll probably, for the speakers, I don't know if we're going to do ears or if I'm going to mount them on the inside with like some sort of nice finishing here. But that's about it. You want to show them the...
Is it these two? Or these
all
two?
3. So it's running GameX right now. Actually, I'll go over their shoulder. Which has all the MAME games. If we go up to favorites, or if we go over to home, favorites here. Sorry, shaky cam. Sure, if you want. So right now we just got some favorites in there. Things like 1945, Asteroids, Bubble Bobble, Burger Time, Centipede. Stephanie was just playing Donkey Kong. But overall, it's a pretty good system. You can sort by category, sort by name, manufacturer. All sorts of fun stuff. You load it up. It tells you, like, this is just 1945K. You load it up, and then it auto boots into MAME, and then auto rotates as well. And then obviously, once it gets in there, you put in your coins. I should say the buttons are not normally like this on arcade machines. I did them ergonomically, so you can see that my hands, I don't know if you're showing them, my hands just literally just sit on the buttons. So this is just 1943. The only downside right now is it's an 8-way joystick, which works great for these vertical scrollers. But for things like Pac-Man, which were designed to be a 4-way, it makes it a little difficult, as Stephanie can probably attest to.
Mm-hmm.
Even things like, I don't know.
So basically, if you didn't catch that, when you're trying to go sideways and your hand moves slightly up, suddenly you go up, but you don't mean to,
Yeah.
because you can't quite feel where the north, south, east, and west are.
But for games like this, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So it's a give and take. So I guess I'll just have to get better at Pac-Man.
But anyway, that's it. And then there's a quick quit in main, which is all 3 buttons. I guess that's it. I'll show you more when it's actually finished. But the next project is to create a new control deck, similar to the slipstick control decks, if you've ever seen those, but they don't make them anymore. My buddy and I were going to make like a 1-design control deck, and then we're going to make a horizontal cabinet, like a fighter cabinet with 2 players and stuff. But the deck is more important, so you can just sort of make one deck and have it work on every single cabinet. Thanks for watching. Bye.